How's it, guys, and welcome back to another video. As you can see, I'm surrounded by MGs and I'm in the beautiful Western Cape. We're here in Cape Town in Stellenbosch because we're finally getting to drive the MGs that we saw in my previous video that was at the brand launch, but now we get to drive them. We're driving the ZS as well as the HS, so we're going to see exactly what they're like to drive. We'll talk pricing, performance and everything, features, all the important stuff that you guys want to know. So stick around till the end. I'm sure you'll want to find out everything that I have to say. Enjoy. And just like each launch video, I'm going to take you from start to finish, with all of them starting with a business section where they tell you a little bit about the brand and the car. Now, to instill a little bit of confidence, they have sold over 1 million of these ZS's worldwide. Now, from a safety point of view, they're all equipped with 6 airbags as standard and come with all of these standard safety systems, remembering that this is an entry-level SUV into the South African market, which is quite impressive. Now, this is powered by a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated engine with 84 kilowatts and 150 Newton meters of torque, all backed by a 7-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty. Again, very impressive and should definitely act as a consideration factor. But even more impressive is the pricing, with 2 options available: the comfort at 290,000 and the luxury at 310,000. And with that, we're going to start driving now, and we are starting off the day in the ZS, and we'll then slowly move into the other vehicle when we do some driver changes and change the route. But for now, let's hop into this entry-level car and get going. Okay, we've just reached our driver changeover point. He's at the first you say hello to everyone.
Hi, can they hear me?
They can hear you.
Hi, everyone.
So he's been driving the first section. I'm gonna now get into the ZS and get behind the wheel and see what it's like. But we'll have a chat to him while I'm driving. But for now, I'm gonna get some coffee and then it's time to get behind the wheel. You finally made it back to the car.
Oh, sorry, bro. Sorry.
It's okay. What did you get?
I got a cappuccino.
I didn't know you were a coffee guy.
I had no choice. I'm not actually.
Oh. Okay, guys. It's a bit hot.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I said, it's my turn to drive now, and just to remind you that this is powered by a 1.5-litre naturally aspirated engine, putting out 84 kilowatts and 150 Newton meters of torque. So that's all going through a 4-speed automatic transmission, but the question is, how does it all work together? So let's see.
Where are we going, Greg?
That way. We have to, because we came from there.
It's called La Vige Wine.
He might be good at making videos, but he's definitely not a navigator.
Let's get lost, bro.
Okay, so first off the bat, this car is very comfortable to sit inside. I've literally been driving it for maybe 2 minutes now, and the first thing that I can tell you is your seating position, the seat itself, the support, all of that is very comfortable. And they keep harping on about a car, but this being a MG being sporty, and I can feel it from the driver's seat, but it doesn't really, that's where it stops, because it's not very sporty. It's just a really nice car to drive. It is powered by this the power gets sent to the wheels to the 4-speed automatic transmission, which is probably what lets it down the most. It tends to be revving quite a lot. It's not quite at CVT levels, but other than that, it's an okay gearbox. The power is also okay. I'm guessing a lot of this is all going to be okay, but it's not great. So I'm looking forward to hopping into the HS, which you'll see in a separate video, because today I'm focusing this one here on the ZS. But yeah, I mean, if you get inside here and you've been in a VW before, you're going to feel like you're at home, which is a very good thing, because as they mentioned in the presentations earlier, is that this car shares its parts and systems and stuff with VW and I think GM, if I remember seeing that correctly, which you can see all over, from the steering wheel, which is very, very nice. This is textbook VW, even to the key, the infotainment, the display, the driver, the dials in front of the driver, the little like LCD screen in the center. Everything in here is just screaming VW, and like I said, that is a good thing. But altogether, this is a very nice interior. I think pricing was from 290 to 310. 310, hey?
310, yes.
To 310 for the top spec, which is this one that we're in right now. So you are getting the leatherette interior. It's not leather. but that's kind of what is going to set this one apart from the other, the entry-level model, and also these different 17-inch wheels that you're going to get here. So listen, if between 290 and 310, there's not much in it, so I think this is the one to get if you are going to go and choose one of these ZS models. Soft touch materials, nice carbon fiber looking, what do you call it, surrounds inside the interior. No sunroof, unfortunately. That's where the disconnect with VW is.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's a really nice car to drive. You'll finally get to the speeds that you need to, but this isn't a sports car. You'll feel comfortable, and once it's at speed, it's just going to cruise nicely with its cruise control. There's no other smart safety systems in here. This is what it is. It's a car, it's comfortable, it's going to get you from A to B, and you're going to look good doing that too. So now let's go take a look at the outside and then a quick little look at the interior. Okay, and now taking a look at the outside of the new ZS, and it's a good looking compact SUV, and I think, in my opinion, it's because it takes successful design cues from other cars, combines them together, and this is what you've got. So for me, all I can see here is OG Mazda CX-5, especially from the lights, the circular daytime running lights that they've got here, the big grille up front. Obviously the MG badge is new and different and specific to them, but from a front end point of view, that's what I'm definitely seeing. But with all of their own unique styling, the grille, the chrome parts, the multicolored section at the bottom, the fog lights, and these really nice two-tone 17-inch wheels, they have kind of made it their own. And then walking down the side of the car, here you're going to also see this almost like contrasting roof rails, black antenna, and then from the back, again, you're going to start seeing, in my opinion, design cues from something else, because for me, this gives Renault Capture, and specifically the tail light section here is VW, which, as we've seen through the video, is kind of expected because there's a theme of that running through this car. Obviously, the big sensor badge in the back here and the way that it opens the boot, again, VW, but again, that's not a bad thing because it's combining all of these in a good way. Now here's the side profile, a good looking SUV, and I don't think you can ask for too much more, especially when looking at the price point. So with that being said, let's take a look at the inside. And I think the inside is what impressed me the most. From the solid build quality, really good materials, and a really simple and clean layout. Obviously, this is screaming VW. As usual, a VW steering wheel and gauge cluster. Obviously, that's not a bad thing and looks very premium. But what also adds to the premium look of this is the fact that they've given you some faux carbon looking trim pieces. And yes, we know it's not real, but it just makes the car look a little bit more sportier and more premium. The seats are very comfortable, as I mentioned. They look good, they're soft, and they feel really nice in the hand. They aren't real leather, but I think the material used is really nice. So overall, a very good looking interior. But now, taking a look at the back seats, the space is a lot. I mean, you can see my feet fit perfectly underneath the seats in front of me, and that's in my driving position. There's heaps of space for my feet to fit down here. As you can see, I can kind of slide them all the way to the front. And then in front of my knees, I've also got loads and loads of legroom. So very impressed with the space in the back here. They've really thought about it, because if you're going to be lugging your family around or just your friends, you're going to have a lot of space to do that. So well done, MG. Okay, so if you guys have liked what you've seen and you want to go and get your hands on, look, a baboon.
Oh, I told you.
Sorry, got rudely interrupted by baboons. But if you're interested in getting yourself an MG like this, an old one, or anything else, go check one out on changecars.co.za. They're a website that sells new and used cars, but the best thing about them is that they vet and check every single dealership that sells cars on their websites, making them essentially the safest online platform to buy and sell cars in South Africa. Now, cool thing about Change Cars' website is that it's a hub for everything automotive, so you can go watch car reviews, you can read articles, you can do financial stuff, like seeing what you can afford per month, and you can bring them quotes from dealerships that aren't on Change Cars, and not only will they match the quotes, but they'll beat it too. So go check out changecars.co.za, a proud partner of Greg Dennis Reviews. Okay guys, so that's it from the launch of MG and their ZS and their HS. Now, if you did enjoy this, please will you drop a like below, and if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe. But yeah, let me know, what do you guys think of MG and them coming back to South Africa, the cars they have on offer, the price points and everything like that? Let me know down in the comments. I think that this is quite a good product in general. It's not going to be perfect, but I think that it feels solid, it drives nicely, it looks good, even though it does look like an original Mazda CX-5 from the front, but that's just one of those things. But yeah, I mean, I'll have more of an impression and how to live with it when I get it on tests. I'll be able to answer more details like that. But for now, this is it from the launch. So until then, in the next video, I'll see you guys then. Cheers.